Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. To those guests who've just joined us, welcome. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching our station at the entrance to Main Street, USA, gateway to the 7 theme lands of the Magic Kingdom.
Welcome aboard the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. This is Justin Monorail, and we are coming to you once again on a beautiful Monday morning, of course. Joining me is my wonderful Monorail family. To my left, we have...
Samantha Monorail.
Samantha Monorail, welcome back.
Thank
How
you.
are you doing?
I am fine.
Great. Lovely to see you.
Yes, you too, honey.
Across from Samantha Monorail, we have...
Behold, 'tis I, cereal fruit straw, coming back at ya. Please bask in my glory. I am amazing. Bring me back.
I used to really like the Fruit Loop ones. I didn't like the... didn't they have like a Cocoa Puff one?
Yeah, that was
It
the
wasn't-
one.
I didn't
the
like that.
Oreo one.
The Oreo.
You have not been introduced yet, sir. You shall not speak until you are spoken to.
Wow. First off, those cereal straws were pretty gross. No.
They were once they got soggy.
Excuse?
Hey, keep it down over there. Okay, now I'll introduce you. Sitting across from me is
Chicken nugget.
Chicken Nugget. So, Chicken Nugget, what did you think of cereal straws? It doesn't matter
don't
what
tell
you
me.
thought of cereal straws.
Excuse me.
I'm amazing. Don't say anything bad about me.
Don't say anything
I
bad
wasn't gonna
about.
say anything bad.
Don't say anything bad about McKenna.
I don't like real cereal straws. I am
But I
real
like you.
cereal straws.
Okay.
Yep, she's the real deal. Okay, welcome back. This is the Monday Morning Monorail podcast. It is November the 4th, and this is episode number 81. Yeah, we're getting up there.
No kidding. Time to apply for retirement.
It is time to hang it up. We've made it.
We're done. Thanks, everyone.
Now
That's the big announcement.
It's time to go sit and watch Law and Order and play bingo.
Yes.
Judge Judy, anyone?
Or Matlock. Is that what we should watch?
Oh, gosh. No. That's okay.
We can watch those shopping channels all day.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. You all spend enough money without us watching it on TV and buying stuff.
Excuse me? Us? You spend
Me?
money, sir.
You?
You?
I
Me?
spend money on video games.
That's true. Guys, it's November. November's here. Christmas is upon us.
No.
It is. We are now out of the Halloween season.
Never.
Another year till we get to pull out the old tombstones and skeletons.
I'm already planning my Halloween costume for next year. So this year I was nothing. Thank you, me.
That's why.
But yeah, it is time. I mean, according to Disney, the Magic Kingdom had changed overnight. And already, if you go into the park, Christmas decorations everywhere.
Aww.
That's
Yeah.
quick.
Aren't you so excited to see it?
Yeah.
I mean, I love Halloween, but I also really love Christmas. I like
too.
both of them a
It's
lot.
two different things for me.
Halloween's better than Christmas. And let's give Thanksgiving some hoopla.
I was going to say, can't Thanksgiving have a little bit of time here?
Yeah, give
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving some
Thanksgiving
hoopla.
is just the pre-show to Christmas.
Let the turkey have its day.
Yeah,
That's what I say. Shouldn't we all just dress as pilgrims for the next couple of weeks?
That'd be
It's
awesome.
the meal
Could we
before
please do
Black
that?
Friday.
Last I checked, Thanksgiving meant that I stood in the kitchen for 12 hours cooking, so...
You don't have to stand
I
while the
always
turkey
help.
cooks.
Yeah, you could sit.
You don't have to stand out of respect for the cooking turkey.
I don't even like you guys right now. I work really
taking
hard.
me for the turkey, okay?
Oh my gosh, McKenna. I work really hard on Thanksgiving.
I know you do. Well, you've got a little bit of time. Thanksgiving is a few weeks away, so get your rest in now, and then your legs will be nice and fresh, so you can stand all Thanksgiving Day and cook turkeys.
Yeah.
But before we get there, we're gonna just talk about Christmas. We'll give Thanksgiving a day. We're just gonna talk about Christmas because it's arrived. Let's be honest. I mean, it happens earlier every year, but my observation was previously when you went into the shops, you at least got Halloween stuff right up through Halloween, and then the very next day, Halloween was gone and Christmas was everywhere. Christmas was invading like way before Halloween.
Yeah, I went into Joann's like last week, and there was basically one tiny little square of Halloween stuff, and the rest was all Christmas.
That's how it is now.
And come on, it's fun, but stop.
Well, and I would just like to direct folks who may have not seen this video. If you follow Touring Plans on Instagram,
Oh, yep.
there's a very special video where one Justin Monorail, or as Miss Piggy would say, moi, guest stars with Angela Dahlgren as we explore the Disney store at Mall of America, and there's Christmas everywhere, and the Halloween costumes were half off. It was like 3 days before Christmas. I mean,
Oh, wow.
it was like 3 days before Halloween is what he
Time
means.
travel.
Hey, we are now living in the Nightmare Before Christmas.
I guess so. They just overlap. Why not just combine the whole thing? Let's make it like 3
That's
months of
November.
Halloween Christmas.
November is Halloween Christmas.
Yeah. But anyway, it was an IGTV, and I'm just going to promote it again. Touring Plans, Instagram. Go see it. It was me. We've got about, I don't know, let's say 6,000 views on that IGTV now.
Yeah, he's happy.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
I know.
But it is kind of a nice segue because we're going to start talking about the fact that Disney is transitioning now into the Christmas season as we've gotten to November. We've gotten the decorations put up in the parks. I know the dates were announced for the filming of the Christmas parade, which I think is like mid-November. I'll have to look at it again. But that's coming up pretty soon. There's 2 dates where they're going to be filming the Magic Kingdom Christmas Day parade.
After Thanksgiving?
No, it's pre-Thanksgiving. Yeah.
That's soon.
Yeah, I'll look it up in a minute and I can give those dates. But yeah, it's happening, people. But the first thing I want to talk about was fuel rods. And the reason I want to talk about this is because I have been a very vocal advocate of fuel rods on this podcast, on our Twitter, wall-to-wall fuel rod supporter. In fact, I really strongly considered, because I was so into the fuel rod thing, I was like, I want to reach out to them and see if they'd be interested in partnering with us, because I really do believe that fuel rods are essential if you're going to be using your My Disney Experience app, if you're going to be using the Play Disney Parks app, any of that stuff. You've got to have fuel rods or else your phone's going to last you till lunchtime. Mm-hmm. And me, I'm doing mobile ordering. I'm hunting for fast passes. I'm doing it all on my phone, and I've got like 10% battery by 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Disney pictures do seem to use up a lot more battery there than anywhere else.
I feel like I open up my Disney app, and the next second, like, my phone can be at 75%.
Yeah.
And suddenly it's at 30%. And I was only on there to find a fast pass.
You know why? It's tracking your location the whole time.
Yeah.
Because, on that app, it's like telling you where things are nearby.
It does. It uses GPS for sure. But it is a power vampire. I mean, it's unbelievable. So we switch fuel rods like mad people. Like, we're constantly at the fuel rod kiosk. If you ever want to find us in the park, good chance you can find us at a fuel rod kiosk. But recently, they changed the policy of free swapping, and they started charging for $3 per swap, which is something that happens at Universal. Never really thought I'd see that happening at Disney, but they started it. And obviously, there was a backlash from the people who are frequent fuel rod users like us. In fact, there was even a class action lawsuit that was opened up by some individuals who were basically saying, when we bought these fuel rods, the understanding was free swapping, and now you're charging me. So they were, basically asking people to go ahead and put their names on the list if they had purchased a fuel rod like before November of 2019. Crazy stuff. Well, it looks like that policy has now been reversed, and now it's free swapping again in the Disney parks. We need to check and just make sure, but I'm telling you, we'll go broke swapping fuel rods at the rate that we do it.
Yeah, we won't be able to.
So,
I mean, maybe they could use the money to bring back great moments in history.
Oh, please. I'm so sad.
# save the Muppets.
They give us things, and then they just take them right back.
Mm-hmm.
They don't need more money to keep that show
They
going.
no, they
No,
really don't.
it was a
They-
low budget show.
It did have humans, though.
They did shoot out confetti at the end of the show.
Oh, that's true.
I didn't keep it.
That was some expensive confetti. Yeah, they could have just asked people to return the confetti at the end of the show. Could everybody just pick it
don't
up and put it
take
in this bin?
Hashtag
Everyone
save the
clean.
Muppets.
We're gonna be reusing this confetti. Yeah,
Ew, can you imagine? That'd be so nasty.
yeah. But anyway, so it looks like that now the free swapping is back. Hopefully, it stays that way because really, our bank account can't take it. And I need that money for Mickey bars. I need that money for Dole Whip. Garrett needs that money for Red Revenge with a chocolate swirl. Yeah, that's what we need. So
I guess you and I, McKenna, we don't need it.
you
No.
guys don't need the money.
I don't need money. I'm a free spirit as a cereal straw. I really kind of just like melt.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, speaking of perks of the Christmas season, one of the things we got a sneak peek at was the upcoming holiday pass holder magnets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love them. I'm obsessed with collecting things because
Well-
I'm a hoarder.
Have you seen these new ones?
No.
I have
Okay.
not.
Well, they feature a couple of, not brothers. People might assume they're brothers.
I guess.
Not brothers.
Oh, I know who they are.
It's Chip and Dale.
Oh, they're best
And
friends. And
It
they're
looks like ornaments.
They do look like ornaments. They're very cute.
I want both of them
We need to get both of them.
immediately.
I still gotta go
Can't get
get
them immediately.
Ratatouille.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Remy.
Well, these will be back starting November 29th through the 30th. And, yeah, you got to go pick them up. And there's a lot of cool holiday gear they've got coming out, of course. And it looks like Chip and Dale are going to be very featured on the on all the holiday stuff in the parks this year.
How
they're
cute.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're a big fan of Chip and Dale and you need something to decorate the tree with, you're going to have a lot of options.
I'll have to make a day out of getting these magnets like I did with Remy.
Do
Make a
it.
day of it. You can do it. You had a little day to yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, I went and I was like, I want my magnet. I want my cup bottoms. No.
Cup bottoms?
What are they called?
I call them coasters.
Coaster.
Cup bottoms.
I want my cup bottoms.
I can't remember things, but the coasters, I got them, and then I just ate scallops.
And
So those weren't expensive.
What a nice day
Yeah.
you had. See, if you didn't have to spend three monies on fuel rods, on fuel rods, you could have purchased another round of scallops.
What
No.
is wrong with everyone right now?
3 monies, please.
3 monies.
I need to go get some cup bottoms. May I please? 3 monies.
3 monies.
Behind the scenes, we're recording late on a Saturday, and that's not our typical recording time. And we're not even sharp when we recorded our normal times.
No.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
This was very cool.
If you're interested in a festive way to spend your monies, the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party is coming up.
How much monies is it?
It depends on the day, but it's around $100. It's $100 plus, basically, per adult. And actually, the opening night for the Very Merry Christmas Party is November the 8th, and it's sold out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Friday, November the 8th, sold out. But lots of dates coming up. Typically Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then there's some Sundays. As we get into December, it is every Sunday until Christmas, every Tuesday, every Thursday, Friday. But then, if you look at the Christmas week, Sunday the 22nd is the last Very Merry Christmas Party. So, and it's the most expensive. Actually, if you wanted to go to the Very Merry Christmas Party on the 19th, 20th, or 22nd, it's like $140.
Ooh.
So, if you'd rather go on the cheap, you need to go in November, quote unquote, relative. It's $99 if you go the week of the 11th or the week of the 18th in November.
Yeah, it's
So-
not cheap.
It's not cheap, but
But
it's
it's
also not
better.
$140.
Yeah,
so,
it's better.
Yeah.
you know, that
$140 isn't pocket change.
obviously
No.
that's a lot of monies, and obviously the demand goes up as you get closer to Christmas.
Coaster.
But coaster as you get cup bottom to Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Guys, we've never done the Very Merry Christmas Party.
Oh.
And I know we were thinking about doing it this year. I think we probably have to do it.
Yeah, I don't think we're thinking
We are
about it.
legally
We're required.
required.
The thing that
We're
we're
obligated.
thinking about is we'll have to go in November
Yeah.
because we want it to be a little less pricey.
And we're going to need some of those monies to give Christmas presents with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need
I'm not just
3
going to hand out
monies,
free cup bottoms to people.
but I would like to have them.
We'll probably try to do a November date for sure. But I'm excited about it. And being that we've never been there, this year was our first Not So Scary party. I was pleasantly surprised. I really enjoyed it.
First villains.
Yeah. We did villains first. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, this is our first villains party.
First villains party, first after hours party, and then first Not So Scary.
Yeah.
Out of the 3, I personally think our best value was the Not So Scary party.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I really enjoyed the Not So Scary party.
Yeah. I
too.
liked that the villains had kind of the spookier music and some of the theming was a little darker. I liked that, but the Not So Scary party was a good time. Those fireworks were incredible.
The Jack puppet was amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Jack Skellington was so good.
So I'm a little
Teapot.
short and spout.
And spout.
Stout. It's help me. But I'm a little envious of California because
Oh, the Oogie Boogie party.
the videos are so cool.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Yeah, they are. And that, I can't remember what they call it, the Spooky Villains Trail that they do
Yes,
is
that's
so amazing.
cool. That's what I'm talking about.
I wish we had that.
Where they're just standing there and they're talking to people.
I'm going to sit here and admit to you that this is an idea I'm stealing, but Tim and Jen, the Tracker family, were saying that they should use Tom Sawyer Island in Magic Kingdom as the Spooky Villain Trail.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would
They
be
don't
really
do
cool.
anything with it at night.
No.
Might as well.
Well, the reason is there's too many like hidey holes and stuff. Like it would be kind of dangerous, I think, and they might lose park guests in Tom Sawyer Island, so they shut it down at night. But anyway, it would be very cool, and maybe they just give cast members extra flashlights so they can go searching for people. I don't know. But anyways, there's a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I'm there for the treats, I'm there for the music, and I'm also there for the merchandise, but I'm also very excited to see it snowing on Main Street, which is something that
I know,
they do.
that sounds really
How?
cool. Bubbles.
Yeah, they did that at the thing in Disney Springs.
Yeah.
They did. Do you know that it's bubbles on Main Street, or is it like, are they shooting out like snow?
No, it was bubbles. Remember
I know in
whenever-
Disney Springs.
Yeah.
I'm
think-
saying, is that what, do you know for sure that's what they do at Magic Kingdom?
No, but I bet it is.
Maybe.
If they shot out snowflakes, they would melt before they even touched anyone and you'd feel like it was raining on people.
That'd be hilarious. Let's please shoot snow at
Just
us.
make it rain on people.
Make it rain.
It's not cold enough for it to actually stay in a flake.
See, whenever you say it shoots snow out, I'm kind of thinking of like a t-shirt cannon kind of deal.
No, not like that.
But
Not
at
like
a larger
blasting people.
size.
That would
The
be funny.
giant snowball at people.
Like they shoot it up in the air with a lot of power.
Yeah.
This year is going to be so weird for Christmas because it's not going to get super cold here.
Yeah. All I have to do is go to Garrett's room though, because he
It gets cold.
keeps it freezing in there.
yeah, I
Yeah.
like it cold in there.
Well, did you know that they are going to be giving out free cookies and hot chocolate all over the park?
Oh,
I know, and McKenna gets sad for a moment because of her chocolate allergy.
what kind of cookies?
I don't know. I bet you it's gingerbread. I don't know, though.
It's probably chocolate chip.
We're going to be able to watch a show called A Frozen Holiday Wish, which is the
With-
castle show.
Elsa and
Anna and
Anna
Elsa, for sure.
and Olaf and Kristoff and Sven and that one guy who works in that shop,
And the Duke of Weaselton,
the Weselton and Hansel.
Hansel.
And
Wow.
the troll dudes.
Yeah. All of
Those
them.
Boulder
They're all gonna be
boys.
there. They're all going to be there. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmastime parade. We're going to be able to see that.
I bet Santa will be there.
Just like for the Not So Scary Party, if you do have to have a separate ticket to enter this event, but you can enter the park at 4 o'clock.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Not So Scary?
Yeah, just like Not So Scary. You can enter at 4. The party starts at 7, and they'll start chasing people out, regular park guests, at 6 o'clock. Get your value. Get in there early, and you'll be able to maximize your time. And I think just like the Not So Scary Party, you got to go in with a plan, map out the treats you want, map out the shows you want to see, and just try to understand that you've got a limited amount of time. So you don't want to miss out on some of the key things that are important to you. Like if you want to meet Santa Claus, you can do that. If you want to meet Jack Skellington as Sandy Claus, you can do that. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
That's really
is the
cool.
Scary Jack, though?
No, it's when he's Santa Claus.
She means like the face where
I don't know.
The scare, not the
bottom
puppet.
jaw is open. Is it like?
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's the Jack. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like the puppet. They should use the puppet.
It would be kind of cool to do that.
Yeah.
But I think that puppet takes 3 operators.
Yeah, and it's
So-
a complicated puppet.
Yeah. Peter Pan will be roaming around Adventureland. Moana will be in the tiki room again.
Oh, cool.
So there's going to be country bears roaming around. I was trying to see if there's any.
They did that during Not So Scary.
They did, yeah.
And they were scary.
Oh, Mary Poppins and Bert next to Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Oh.
Santa Goofy next to the Barnstormer.
I want to meet Santa Goofy.
Me too. The 7 Dwarfs. You get to meet all of them inside Pete's Silly Slide Show. Can't say that either.
Yeah.
Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps.
Hey.
That'd be cool.
That's a thing?
Yeah. So, characters, treats, merch, shows. The point is, go in with a plan.
Yeah.
Disney wants your money.
I
Yeah.
want to meet Judy and Nick.
Yeah. I highly recommend, as I always do for these things, Undercover Tourist does a great job with their guides to the parties. And so go check out undercovertourist.com. Look for the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party 2019. And they've got a great guide that can really help you with your planning. So I'm very excited to try the Very Merry Christmas Party this year.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
But let me tell you something else I'm really excited about. And this is, I think, the key message of today's episode. We are officially kicking off our fundraiser competition today against the Dillo's Diz.
And we're going to win.
And we're going to win. So here are the parameters. We're starting a fundraiser for Give Kids the World, which is an awesome organization. They actually have something called the Give Kids the World Village, where they bring kids who have had illnesses or different things. They actually bring them to come stay in Orlando, and they give them park tickets to go to places like Walt Disney World. And it's something that just basically gives kids the chance to experience things they otherwise wouldn't be able to, and helps brighten their lives a little bit when maybe their day-to-day is not so happy.
Yeah.
So it's a really good organization. It's something that definitely a cause we believe in, and we're so excited to be raising money for them. And at the end of the day, the important thing is that these funds and donations are going to go to something like a cause so wonderful.
Yes. Yeah, that is really important. But the competition is really important.
The competition is icing on the cake.
Exactly.
Yeah. And let's explain that just a little bit. So, our friends, Jen and Frank, over at Theme Park Thursday with Dillo's Diz.
Improviser Sky Network.
That's at Dillo's Diz. It's Dillo's with an S, Diz with a Z on Twitter. I know I didn't do a very good job plugging them when they were on our show a couple weeks ago.
Terrible.
I know. But now I'm doing it. That's where you can find them. We're competing against them in this fundraiser. We've got a Give Kids the World fundraiser page. They're going to have one too. The idea being the team that collects less money in this fundraiser will have some sort of challenge they have to complete.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. If that team is us, our challenge will be a true challenge because we'll have to go to Disney Hollywood Studios,
Yes.
#AlwaysMGM, and make a video that not only apologizes to Frank Cardillo for Sam ever saying that there's no shade at MGM or no shade at Hollywood Studios. But we also have to go around and point out all the shade opportunities.
Wow, that's going to be a short video.
Exactly. That won't take long.
So there's this one tree that we are now standing under, and this is the only shade in Hollywood Studios.
You might be giving away some of our plan here, so yeah. But you're right. It could be a very short video, and it could be us just taking advantage of single trees here and there. But I can tell you, I don't think any of this video is going to take place in Toy Story Land.
And not in Galaxy's Edge either.
Yeah.
You know, we
Here's
could make it
Ronto
a
Roasters.
very long video and point out all shady spots in Hollywood Studios. Like, you know, yeah, there's some shade under benches.
Under
I mean,
the
he's
trash.
got a point. The shade of the sun.
It depends on the time of day.
Yes.
Oh, you know where we get the drinks that we always get? They have that little building there with
Where they've got
bartenders.
the blackberry moonshine.
Yeah. We could stand there because under the little marquee awning thing, whatever, there's a little bit of shade, but I think we'll be blocking the line.
If we have enough of those drinks, eventually we'll hit the ground and we'll find a lot more shade down there probably
Yeah, that's true.
from that angle.
Yeah.
You should just film it at noon where there's not much shade.
So anyway, that's our challenge. That's if we are the team that collects less money. I don't believe that's going to be the case. And the reason I don't believe that is because if the Dillos are the team that collect less money, then Frank will be required to wear Lederhosen all day long in Epcot at the end of January. And at the end of that night, he will have a romantic stroll with drunk stormtrooper through the International Gateway onto the boardwalk, which is like a dream come true for drunk stormtrooper. So,
Well, and it will help us understand and really debunk this. If Frank Cardillo and Drunk Stormtrooper are one and the same.
it's true, and it's a very interesting fact right now. Like, I think there's a lot of debate around this. If you listen to the most recent Theme Park Thursday with Dillo's Diz, Drunk Stormtrooper was on that show, like, start to finish.
Yeah.
That was Drunk Stormtrooper, right?
Yeah.
It sounded like it to me.
Or was it?
I don't know. We don't know.
Who was it? Stephanie?
Stacy,
Stacy. Stacy was on there too.
right?
I've not met Stacy. Is Stacy the same person
As Jen?
Jen?
I don't know. Were they playing a character, or are they really those people?
No.
That's the question. So,
Are Jen and Frank real?
Oh,
my gosh. Do we actually know Jen and Frank?
I don't know. Who knows?
We're about to know Frank really well and his Lederhosen.
Yeah. So, if you know Frank at all, he does not want to do this.
It's going to be fantastic.
Months ago, he had said that if they could get to a certain follower count on Dillo's Diz on Twitter by a certain date, then he would wear Lederhosen. But the stipulation was he was going to put it on in the Germany pavilion and then just walk out of Epcot. So essentially, he would have been in Epcot for like 15 minutes in Lederhosen, and then he would have been over at the boardwalk. And I didn't think that that's what the fans wanted at all. I think people want Frank in Epcot all day, photo ops, dancing. Are you kidding me? And Frank is going to be so grumpy. It's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be amazing.
One of those little hats with the feather
The
in
Alpine hats for sure.
it? Yes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they're selling those in the Germany pavilion, so he could pick one up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Yeah. So I believe people want that result as opposed to us making a silly video about the shade that doesn't exist at Hollywood
The
Studio.
only shade will be the shade we are going to be throwing.
Yeah. So that's what we say to you, our listeners and friends and family out there in Disney podcast land. We are saying, first of all, support this amazing charity.
Yes.
That's number one.
Yes.
We've set a goal for ourselves of $1,500. I really hope we just totally destroy that number.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to, this is like the time of year where you give, and this is a good charity, and it includes kids who don't have the opportunity to do something that we all love to do, which is go to Disney World. So definitely donate, and when you donate to our fundraiser and not the Dillo's Diz, because we want to see Frank and Lederhosen.
Yes, Frank
and I think
Lederhosen.
that's what the kids want too.
I think so. It's
And
for the
we
children.
don't want to waste our time just doing a really short video, just going around and saying, I guess there's shade under the trash can there, and certain times during the day over that tree.
When the Slinky Dog roller coaster hits this one spot, some shade will hit us.
Yeah. So I wanted to just give you just a little more background on Give Kids the World. Give Kids the World is an 84-acre nonprofit resort in Central Florida that provides week-long, cost-free vacations to children with critical illnesses and their families. The village and its community partners provide children and their families accommodations in fully furnished villas, transportation, tickets to theme parks, meals, daily entertainment, and much more. Each year, 27,000 children in the United States are diagnosed with a critical illness. Half of all children eligible for a wish through a partnering wish-granting organization choose to visit Central Florida and its collection of theme parks and other attractions. Their goal is to provide everything these deserving families need to make the trip the vacation of a lifetime. And since 1986, more than 167,000 children and families have had their dreams fulfilled in a whimsical village unlike any other place on earth. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's such
that's
a
awesome.
Good cause.
I mean, we take for granted the fact that we get to go to these amazing theme parks right down the road from us just anytime we want to. And I think that sometimes we forget how very lucky we are that we get to do that. And just thinking about the fact that this could be maybe the only time these families and these children get to do something like that, and just how amazing it would be to have everything taken care of. They don't have to worry about a thing, and they just get to go enjoy themselves. Is just such an amazing thing to be able to give to anybody.
I think it's awesome.
So, bottom line, that's the goal at the end of the day, is to put smiles on kids' faces and make them happy. And I think that regardless of which team wins this challenge, the end result is amazing. But if you want it to be like the best possible result, then we need to win. So give money to us.
Amen.
Right. So I will be putting a link to our fundraising page on Twitter. I will put it on our website, which is MondayMorningMonorailPodcast.com. I will put it on our Facebook. I'll put it everywhere. And
I'll even put it on my Twitter, and I'll pin it.
And if you want to
Am I gonna
access
have two fundraisers on my Twitter now?
Do you have another one?
I already have Team Trees on there.
Well, then, yes, you will have to have two fundraisers on your Twitter. So people are going to be splitting money on yours. But I will tell you the website. If you want to just type it in yourself, it's support.gkt.org/go/MMM podcast. So type that into your browser in the little URL line. It's going to take you to our page. There's going to be a button on the top right side of the page that says contribute or donate. You just click that button and we will high five you virtually because we'll be really excited.
Yes. Let's keep the dream going. Frank and Lederhosen.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the main thing we wanted to talk about today. So there you have it. If you have any questions for us, you can find us on Twitter @MorningMonorail and send us emails mondaymorningmonorail@gmail.com. If you have any issues with our donation page or anything like that, just let us know. We'll address it. But we look forward to this competition. We look forward to taking down the Dillos and putting Frank in Lederhosen in Epcot, January 2020. Coming soon to an Epcot near you.
And by the way, I really love the Dillos, though. I hope they know that I'm not trying to be mean. I
think they know.
I just cannot wait to see Frank running around in Lederhosen with this little hat on his head. And
there's no way we'd go to all this effort if we didn't like them. And we love them. They made a very sweet video for us for our 10th anniversary.
I know.
And put it on Instagram and
That
all
was
that.
so nice.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
So now we're just going to make them lose.
Yes.
We're going to crush them.
Yes. With our charming wit and winning ability.
That's right.
And cereal straws.
And cereal straws. Send us all 3 of your monies.
Please,
and,
3 monies.
And we're going to get this done.
Give us 3 monies so these kids
want
may
3
be
monies.
able to buy cup bottoms at the Disney World.
Yeah.
Christmas is getting coaster.
And with that, we'll wrap up today's episode. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful week. We'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't come looking for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding with us today. We hope you enjoyed the journey, and we look forward to seeing you again next week. Until then, we want to hear from you. Send us questions, comments, and suggestions on Twitter at Morning Monorail. Our email address is mondaymorningmonorail@gmail.com. You can also call our voicemail at 407-917-2144. As we approach the station, gather your belongings and please watch your step as you exit.
See y'all.